Welcome back to Cray Outdoors. This is the start of our 3-day journey. 4-day journey. 4-day journey. We're leaving right now. It's Friday morning, and we're not going to be back till Monday. We are heading down to the Everglades and the Florida Keys. We're going to spend a day today in Everglades National Park, and then stay the night at a hostel for the first time, which will be interesting. Then I Airbnb'd a sailboat in the Florida Keys, so that's gonna be interesting as well. So I'm excited for this trip. I'm flying solo, but I am gonna bring you guys along. I don't know what I'm gonna upload to Cray Outdoors or Cray Adventures. I might get Cray Adventures started again. Or maybe I'll just upload everything onto Cray Outdoors. I sort of did Cray Adventures because I knew that my first couple travel vlog videos were going to be terrible, and they were, and I didn't want them to be a part of Cray Outdoors. But I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of travel vlogging, so we'll see. This car that in front of me that just cut me off has got a Miami Dolphins license plate. We are in Miami. Just another reason to hate the Miami Dolphins. Bunch of a-holes. Alrighty, well, we made it to Everglades National Park. This is actually my first time ever in a national park, believe it or not. I'm kind of sad it took me this long to finally make it to a national park, but we're here. We're going to check out the visitor center, and then we're going to head inside and see what we can catch. So this is the marina at Everglades National Park. The wind on this particular day was pretty brutal and messed up the audio in the video, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a voiceover for the next couple sections of the video. See, it was just gorgeous out there that day. So this was the first manatee I saw of the trip. He actually popped up right next to where I was standing, which was really cool. So I'm not entirely sure if this is an American alligator or an American crocodile. I actually believe that this is an American crocodile, being that this is saltwater where I was filming. And also its large size. Crocodiles average larger than alligators, and you can't really tell on the camera, but this is a very large animal. Definitely the largest reptile I've ever seen, and probably, hopefully, the largest reptile I ever will see, but it was still very, very cool to see this fellow. You notice the manatees in the background as I'm recording what I believe is an American crocodile, so super cool to get to see two endangered species at the same time in the same spot. Here's a manatee that popped up right next to us. And here we've got one last shot of the manatees that were hanging out in the marina. There was a whole group of them. Really cool to get to see these magnificent animals. These guys are quite common back home, but we've got osprey friends up here in Florida too. Tons of them. These two don't give a crap. There's people going like right up to them earlier. They don't give a crap until they see a fish. Unfortunately, they did not allow fishing in the marina. Looked like it'd be an excellent fishing spot, but I guess I understand why with all of the wildlife that's there, so we went for a walk to find some fishing instead.
On another neat area. There's actually picnic benches and stuff out there.
So it was a nice walk, and it was a gorgeous area along the coast at Everglades National Park, but unfortunately we didn't end up catching anything. Actually had a pretty rough experience fishing. Kept getting snagged on things, and it was just overall a pretty rough time. I ended up cutting my hand, and I got sunburn.
Well, we've seen a lot of wildlife, which is really cool. But so far, man, the Everglades are kicking my butt. When I got here, my plan was to just real quick look at the visitor center, and that's when I saw the manatees and everything else, and just kind of kept walking around looking at the wildlife, and forgot to put on sunscreen because my sunscreen was with my fishing stuff. My plan was to stop quick, look at the water, get a plan to fish, then go fishing, and put sunscreen on. But I didn't put sunscreen on until it was too late. Moral of the story here, you know, 2017 was the first year ever I didn't burn. 2018, I think this is like my 5th or 6th sunburn, man. I'm guaranteed to have skin cancer by the time I'm 40. Anyway, yeah, now I just cut my hand open, so it's been a rough start here. We're done saltwater fishing. We're gonna start making our way back. Can't believe it's 5 o'clock already, guys. Today's flying by. Well, this spot just looks too good not to fish. Apparently this is brackish water here. Thought it was freshwater driving by earlier, but this is brackish water. So we got on a DOA shrimp and try it real quick. I like these cypress boardwalks. Let's go check this out real quick. This looks cool. Oh no, it looks like the hurricane took it over. Oh man. Yeah, all of Everglades National Park, man. It's been all the buildings, just everything's just kind of in shambles still from Hurricane Irma. I guess I didn't realize quite how bad it was. I mean, I knew it was bad. It hit my area, or the area that I'm currently living in Florida, but it didn't hit the area that I'm living in Florida right now very bad. This section though, I mean, extreme southern Florida, the Keys where we're heading next, and Everglades National Park. I mean, everything out here has just been in shambles this whole trip. Let's get technical here for a second. I don't see any signs saying you can't climb over this. I'm sure you're technically not supposed to, but no signs. Why not? Looks like good fish habitat in through here. You know, I mean, if this falls in, it's not like I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna get wet is all. It's not like I'm gonna need rescued. Well, we haven't caught any fish, and I hear people coming, so I think we better make our way back over. Alrighty. Alright, officially calling it quits to saltwater now. Officially calling it quits to saltwater. If there's no fish under that sunken dock, I don't know if there's fish in here, period, man.
You've arrived.
Looks like my kind of place. Definitely looks like my kind of place. Whoa, gosh darn it. Wherever I go, I find the most potholy road possible. People just don't care about fishermen. Never fix the potholes on fishing access roads. Oh wow, this looks perfect. Ho 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 ho! Check this out. We got ourselves a pond, boys and girls. We've got ourselves a pond.
Straight up, this is the clearest, nicest water I have seen since I've been in Florida. I am extremely excited right now. We don't have live bait with us, but we do have Berkley gulp minnows, so that's what we're going to use right now. And just try and catch something. First and foremost, oh, that didn't take long at all. Oh, I missed it. I got one of my Berkley gulp minnows too. Holy cow. Alright, well that's a good sign. We want to just catch something, and then later on we'll start fishing more specifically for bass, and of course peacock bass. And there's a good chance a peacock bass will hit a Berkley gulp minnow too. Look at that, guys. Look how quick that's taken. I can't seem to hook them though. Whatever they are must not be very big. Look how quick it takes them to freaking eat the thing. Fish right there. I think it's a big mine cichlid. It might be a peacock bass though. Well, there's this stupid alligator. Holy cow, that's a big one too. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. On the video there's no size comparison, but he's a big boy. He is a big boy.
This is going to be interesting if I hook this thing. Alright, we got a fish. No. Ah, dang it. There goes the fish. I'm scared to get near it because now I've got this big stupid thing in my way. Stupid alligator. Look how big that thing is. Holy crap. You're scaring away my fish. I see fish all over the place in here too. Alright, well that's it for the bobber for now. If I put that bobber anywhere near that thing, you know darn well he's going to eat it. Oh, F! And it's always the minute the camera turns on. The minute the camera turns on, that's when the thing jumps off. Ah, those are Florida bass. Or Everglades bass, I mean, and I missed it. Here comes the stupid alligator again. Ugh. The minute the camera turns on, it jumps a mile in the air and pops off right before the camera turned on. There he is. He better not. So there was a guy fishing here, and he told me that the thing will take your whole bobber. And that looks like what he's going for. So I'm going to get out of there. Running out of time to catch a fish. This is so small. I can tell whatever's nibbling on my bobber is freaking small. Just got bigger. I got one. Alright, we got a fish. Don't come off. Alligator's back there. We got a fish, guys. A little bluegill. A tiny little Everglades bluegill. Oh my Lanta. That was so difficult. Unreasonably difficult, man. We're getting bites on the gulp minnow non-stop, just having a hard time hooking them. And whenever I start catching, getting these bites, the alligator comes flying over here. And then you got to move down or away from the thing. It's just, I don't know. That alligator's a pain. Dang it. Spook. No. I'm not paying attention here. You get the fuck away from that. The alligator's back. He found the bobber again. I think we're done with the bobber. Yeah, no, I missed him. Dang it. That was a little Mayan cichlid, I think. Alright, well, mosquitoes are officially out. It's getting dark. I don't feel like drenching myself in insect repellent. We got one bluegill today. I think we're going to call it quits. This pond was it's gorgeous pond, man. Water's crystal clear. You can see everything. You see fish everywhere. Tons of Mayan cichlids. I did see a few peacocks. Largemouth definitely seemed to be the dominant fish in here. Saw lots of largemouth. One that was decent sized. Most of them were on the smaller size, but there's definitely potential for monsters in here. There's for sure a monster largemouth in here somewhere. Definitely be cool to bring a kayak here, but we're going to call it quits. I think I would have done better if it weren't for that stupid alligator, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you're stuck fishing from the bank. We're going to head back to the hostel now. Ah, something bit me. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Bugs are bad.